All right. I got a little stimulus question to keep you thinking along the lines of who is the best candidate for Groom, for Toowoomba and the Darling Downs. Here's the question. Are they one of us? Is this candidate one of us? What I mean is, do they understand our identity? Do they understand Toowoomba, the Darling Downs, what this region is about, who we are, our history, our identity, and a good future for us? Related to that is, what is their agenda for our region? If they're one of us, in their soul, they'll be able to detect what we want, what's good for the Darling Downs, for Toowoomba, for Groom, and they'll be hopefully pulling in that direction. But even if they're one of us, they might be in a party or in a group of people that have an agenda which isn't good for us, which isn't matching our identity, which isn't optimizing and harness our resources, our capabilities, our identity, the people within our region. So, is the candidate one of us? And does their agenda ring true for who we are? I think a good candidate is going to give you a sense that they have an agenda, they're communicating that agenda with integrity, and they are including you in the process of developing that agenda and that plan. They're taking us together. Every politician, every candidate needs to have an agenda. They need to have a vision. They need to be communicating, this is what I see is important for this region. But that agenda needs to be matching to who we are. It needs to come from a place of real identity and integrity that shows that they know who we are. So, at the moment, our member for the seat of Groom is Garth Hamilton. Does he strike you as being one of us? Who is us? That question makes us think about our identity. And I'm wondering if Toowoomba is grappling with its identity from the rural and agricultural sector to the urban development in the city centre, from the mining sector to the services, the education, the health, the development of technology, the urbanization, the ethnic and cultural elements. This is all a part of what Toowoomba is and what we've become. But are we losing our sense of identity as all of these different factors are coming into play, as money from corporations, from globalist, from global influences, are they swaying and directing us in a direction which we don't want to go? So the candidates will have a good agenda, but they will be communicating it to us with integrity, and they'll be open about their funding sources, for example, because these all give indications as to the agenda and whether the agenda is being imposed on us in a way which is, making us lose our identity, or is that agenda, are those influences being brought with a sense of transparency and openness to harness who we are and optimize our status as a region? So they're the questions which I think are important criteria for understanding who we should vote for, who are the best candidates who are measuring up on the question of, are you really one of us? Do you understand our identity? And number two, is your agenda being communicated with integrity, with transparency, and is it taking us on a journey which we feel comfortable about? Take care.